Hello and welcome along to the CruiseAway show with Derek. I hope you're well and I hope your holiday plans are in full swing, as there's never been a better time to go and see the world. A cruise really is the best way to see lots of exciting destinations and drink in the culture, enjoy festivals and celebrations and come home with many more memories whilst being lavished in luxury on board a fabulous home from home on your wonderful cruise ship. Now, we're going to be cruising with Princess Cruises in this show and focusing on one of the most requested parts of the world to explore, the fascinating islands of Japan. Now, this show is full of really lovely trips for this year, and we have extra savings if you book today with our team here at CruiseAway, giving you even more holiday for every dollar you spend. Coming up, we'll be taking a grand Japan cruise in August, taking in exciting summer festivals and the magical Kumano Fireworks Festival. We'll also take a look at Japan in autumn later too, but first, let's take you on a Hokkaido Explorer adventure on a late deal for June. Now, we'll fly you off on the 1st of June from Sydney over to Japan's capital, Tokyo, and we've got a 2-night hotel stay here in the bustling metropolis. I love talking about Tokyo. It just looks absolutely amazing. And at this time of year, there's a Hokusai exhibition. He's a famous Japanese artist, and that will be there for you to enjoy. There's also a Vietnam festival going on at Yoyogi Park as well, so you can enjoy traditional food, music, performances there. And there's also the Ojai Racecourse Flea Market, which looks fascinating. Now, from Tokyo, we then have an extra 1-night hotel stay in Yokohama. It's around about 40 minutes by train. And it's the port city where you'll be cruising out of, so you've got a night there to have a little look around. Here's an idea. There's a landmark tower sky garden on the 69th floor where you can enjoy the city lights and see the bay and so much more. Then it is time for us to cruise, and we are on the Diamond Princess. The Diamond Princess is so popular in their fleet, and you're going to be on board for 10 fascinating and wonderful luxurious nights. Princess cruising is great because it has a great heart and soul on board. It has a great personality. If you've cruised with Princess before, there is a lovely familiarity that runs through the fleet. Something they do incredibly well is food. Food which is freshly prepared, food which is delicious, food which is there 24 hours a day and award-winning as well. Very famous for their pizzas. So if you fancy late night snacks or just something to grab and go around the pool, then pizza is definitely the thing for you. Now, there's lots to do during the day. If you're on a sea day, by the way, and you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do? Well, you've got things like the sports court. There's a 9-hole mini golf course for you, or you can just relax around one of the 4 wonderful swimming pools. If it's in the evening, around the pool deck, they have a big screen above it, and you can actually watch movies on there as well. They call it Movies Under the Stars, and it's a really magical experience. Now, if you do want that touch of luxury, you can escape to the Sanctuary and buy a pass for the day to be really treated, just you and your other half maybe, lying there in the private cabanas, just being served and looked after. That's what a cruise is all about. A cruise is about having not one dead spot in your day, always having something to do. But here's the other thing, and this is what I love about a cruise. If you are on a sea day, and let's say you've had a little bit of a late night the night before, and you get up all enthusiastically and you think, right, I'm fine today, I'll go out to the pool, and then mid-afternoon you think, actually, I could just do with a little nap. You can go back to your stateroom whenever you like and have that cheeky little nap. The great thing is you're completely and utterly off the clock. You can do with the time on board as you want to. You can get involved in as many things or as little things as you want to. The entertainment of an evening is brilliant. They're not long shows that take up the whole night. So you can have a really lovely evening, like a big fancy night out in town, where you go and have a couple of gin and tonics, go and see a show, go and have a fabulous meal in one of the restaurants. And you know what? A lot of that is included in your price tag, which is wonderful, every single night of your cruise. Now, of course, we're in Japan, so get ready for wonderful exploration. First day is at sea, and then we go into Aomori, which is the north of Honshu, which is Japan's main island here. There's the Hirosaki Castle here and Naputa village here as well, which is really lovely. Beautiful time of year to be here as well. Next, we move on to Hakodate. This is the southern tip of Hokkaido, and you can take a tour here to the famous morning market tour and see all the local seafood and delicacies at the morning market, or maybe you want to take a cruise around the lake. Otaru is next. This is the western coast of Hokkaido. You can cruise along the Otaru Canal here, admire the historic warehouses, head to the Sake Machi Street there as well, see all the glassware studios and the shops there, which are meant to be fascinating. 2 days at sea, we nip across to Jeju in South Korea. This is the southern coast of South Korea. Maybe you fancy a hike up to Sunrise Peak, which is very, very nice. It's a big volcanic crater with amazing views. That would be a nice thing to do. Back into Japan, into Kagoshima, and we are this time on the southwestern tip of Kyushu, and we wander here through the traditional Sengan-en garden with views of the Sakurajima volcano and the Kagoshima Bay. It's just beautiful, this part of the world. A day at sea, and then we come back into Yokohama. We'll then transfer you to the airport in Tokyo for your flight back to Oz. Oh my word. How incredible. What a lovely, lovely, lovely holiday. Honestly, seriously, people want to go around Japan like crazy because it is so beautiful. You can go to Japan at any time of the year as well and just have the most amazing, amazing experiences. And I think this is lovely. This is a late deal for June. And here at CruiseAway, we have savings of up to $1,800 per cabin if you book right now. Here is your price tag so that you can. It's amazing. Honestly, look at this. Now, Japan trips do not usually come in at this kind of figure because we have got massive savings right now. That price includes your flights to and from Tokyo. There's a 2-night hotel stay in the city, and then you've got a further 1-night stay in the port city of Yokohama, which is where you cruise from, on the Diamond Princess for 10 nights, luxury cruising in Japan and South Korea. Fascinating variety of ports to enjoy and explore. And this cruise is coming up soon, so be quick to grab the deal with the extra savings and finally see Japan at its finest, and you'll be leaving soon as well. It's time to make a snap decision and go for it with this amazing price. And remember, right now you're saving up to $1,800 per cabin by grabbing this late deal right now. And here's everything that's included, you lucky people. Honestly, I would love to swap places and be where you are right now and go to Japan. I long to. I absolutely long to be there. I know so many people who take regular trips there and love it. Everyone that comes back from Japan just says, oh my word, it's so clean, it's so tidy, it's so friendly, it's so amazing, it's so scenic, it's so old meets new. It's really, really exciting. It's why the world is going to cruise in Japan. And I would say on this one, grab the deal. I know it's coming up soon, but you know, fortune favors the brave every single time, doesn't it? So grab the deal while you can. It's 1300 411 954. And remember, that is a toll-free number with us here at CruiseAway. Maybe this is the very first show you've ever seen of CruiseAway. You were just flicking through the channels and here you are, and we've just found your dream holiday in Japan. But you're thinking, hang on a second, CruiseAway, CruiseAway. Who are you? Let's introduce ourselves.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
There you go, that's us. So we've been doing this cruise thing for over 25 years right now, and I have to tell you, our team work literally day and night putting these fantastic deals together and taking care of the flights and the stays and everything else. So all you need to do is give us a call and we'll do absolutely everything else for you. And then you can do the fun bit, which is go on the holiday. It's time now to take a look at Japan in autumn for a 2-week fascinating journey, which takes us not only around Japan, but also to South Korea as well, with an exciting stay in Yokohama at a time of the year where there are masses of variety in terms of celebrations and things to enjoy. Now, you'll fly out of Sydney on the 31st of October, that's Halloween, isn't it? Over to the capital of Japan, Tokyo, and then we have 3 nights in Yokohama, which is nearby. It's about 40 minutes by the bullet train from Yokohama to Tokyo. A lot of people will want to head on in, but closer to Yokohama itself, there's autumn leaf viewing at the Meiji Jingu Geien, which is the Ginkgo tree-lined streets. And there's also Asia's largest art and design showcase happening while you're here, which is at Yoyogi Park in Tokyo itself. It's a Spanish festival, actually. Now, in Yokohama, you'll join the Diamond Princess. She will be your cruise ship right the way through this show, actually. And what you'll find is, if you have never taken a cruise holiday before, I know if you are a fan of cruise, you'll know all of this already, but if you've never taken a cruise before, you can take anybody with you. So you can take the whole family with you. Multi-generations of families can go on these kind of trips because there is something for everyone. They have the kids clubs and facilities for various age ranges. And if you're taking a family group with you on a cruise like this, the great thing is you can all go off and kind of do your own thing if you want to. So if you prefer to, you know what, I'm going to go to the spa, I'm going to have a full-on half-day spa treatments today, then you can do that. But if you want to be energetic, exercising, you know, moving, doing activities all of the time, then cruise holidays have that for you as well. Now listen, we're looking at food because food is an important part of any cruise, and it's great to have a variety of different options. Freshly cooked, you know, you can go for the full 9 yards, or you can go for grab and go. There is something for everyone. There's a nice little bolt hold to escape to, adults only, which is the lovely Sanctuary, and here's the spa as well if you do fancy a treatment. But again, if you want to keep fit, you've got the full gym there as well. So there's this real yin and yang, if you like, of experiences. You can be very, very relaxed. You can be horizontal as much as you want to, or you can be as active and as busy as you want to. And remember, normally, if you're traveling to different cities and different places, then that's packing the case and unpacking the case and getting the train and making the journey. And it's great, but it's also hassle and it takes time as well. Remember, a cruise holiday, you get on, you unpack once, and you go on to all of these different destinations, and that takes you right the way through your journey. And that means you can spend more time lavishing in the places that you're going to, right? Maybe, you know, capturing the memories, writing them down, keeping the pictures, you know, all of that kind of thing. It is about the memories you make on one of these. And of course, in between the wonderful places that you're going to, you've got the fantastic facilities of the ship. You haven't got to make any kind of effort. You haven't got to wander around streets to find restaurants and all of that kind of thing. It's great. It's just so easy. It's almost too easy, in fact. Let's just love it. So 9 nights out of Yokohama. First day at sea into Akita, which is in northern Honshu. Now, there's a samurai district that you can visit here as well to find out more of the local history, which would be quite fascinating. Then we move on to Toyama. This is the northern coast of Honshu. Now, there's a glass art museum here as well, which is very, very nice indeed. But you can see lots of lovely countryside temples, lots of different tours available as well from Princess Cruises as you go around the ports too, so you'll have lots of ideas. Suruga is next. It's a port city with an amazing local scenery and coastline here. And there's red brick warehouses there that have been restored, which now have lovely shopping and local cuisine to enjoy. Next, we head to Sako Minato. This is the northern tip of the Yumigahama Peninsula, facing the Sea of Japan. You can wander along the Mizuki Shigeru Road, which is a street full of bronze statues from one of the famous manga artists there. Across to Busan in South Korea. It's South Korea's second biggest city, in fact. You could take a day on Haeundae Beach here and explore the scenic Dongbak Island, which is nearby, which is a lovely trip to go and do. back into Japan to Nagasaki next, the western coast of Kyushu, where you can visit the Glover Garden here, which is the open-air museum showcasing Western-style mansions and beautiful gardens, which sounds like a lovely day out to me. And then you have your final day at sea before you arrive back into Yokohama. We'll then transfer you to the airport in Tokyo to then fly back to Sydney. Wow, again, some very, very different places. You'll notice that we talk quite a lot here on CruiseAway about different Japanese itineraries, and they are all very, very fascinating and very, very different as well. And of course, you see different things at different time of the year as well. So you think about the ginkgo trees at the moment, we are talking about autumn. So we are talking about the colours changing, the seasons changing as well. But this is a wonderful getaway for the end of October. As I say, enjoying these wonderful, fascinating destinations. And get this, we're enjoying a saving right now if you book today of up to $1,700 per cabin. And that is a big deal in this part of the world. So let me show you the price tag for this one. 2 weeks of incredible holiday. And I think you'll agree, at an incredible price tag as well. I mean, this is not the kind of price territory we normally associate with spending time in Japan. I mean, listen, by all means, we've all got computers and gadgets and tablets these days. Go and do some price comparison. Go and start pricing up some flights and some hotels, and and see how quickly you would spend that kind of budget very, very easily. Remember, this includes your return flights to Tokyo, a 3-night hotel stay in nearby Yokohama, so you can keep nipping back to Tokyo if you want to. And then you join the Diamond Princess for 9 nights of fabulous cruising in style and luxury, with everything happening around you, which is brilliant, as you cruise around Japan and South Korea in the magic of autumn as well. Now, grab the deal today with this incredible saving, because it will disappear soon. You are saving up to $1,700 per cabin when you book this today. So call the team and ask any questions that you have. And if you want to tailor the offer further, just have a chat with the team today and we'll build the holiday just the way you want it. That's our number. It's toll free, 1300 411 954. But the savings will disappear if you don't grab the deal. So if you like the idea of it, grab it right now. Here's everything that's included. So good. Honestly, really, really beautiful. Everything I hear on tales from holidays to Japan is just magical. Honestly, so very, very different to home. I think the whole culture is different. You have got that wonderful countryside to enjoy. You've got, castles and temples and beautiful mountains and volcanoes. It's completely different to the kind of landscapes that we have here. And that, I think, is what makes it so fascinating to so many people as well. So listen, if you want to make that saving right now, call us toll free on 1300 411 954. And don't forget that there are many Princess Cruises packages available to look at right now at our website, cruiseaway.com.au, all with spectacular savings right now for early booking for next year and even into 2027 as well. Now, in this show, we're exploring the fascinating islands of Japan, and our next trip is perfectly timed to enjoy one of the most spectacular firework festival celebrations too, as well as other key Japanese summer festivals. So 24 nights of discovery start on the 2nd of August this year, and we fly off to Tokyo in Japan, and we'll stay in a fabulous Yokohama hotel, which is nearby, for your first 3 nights. Now, I know that you'll be dashing back into Tokyo from Yokohama, and I tell you what you can do in a place called Shibuya in Japan is go Mario Kart racing, and you dress up as your favorite character and you zip through the streets in a real-life go-kart. Now, if that's not yet on your list of 50 things to do before I die, I think that's got to be one of them, hasn't it? That sounds amazing. Then it's time for us to cruise. Now, we're taking the longest cruise in this show right now because we're spreading across 20 nights, so just under 3 weeks of amazing cruising. Now, I have to tell you that the cruising way of life becomes very addictive very, very quickly. You take a couple of days, particularly if you've not been on one before, you take a couple of days when you get on board to remember to slow down to the cruising pace of life. you are on holiday. I mean, you've got the latest tech and everything with you. If you want Wi-Fi on board, it's there for you to buy. There's a big overall package called Princess Plus where you can have drinks and extra included dining and Wi-Fi and all kinds of other things as well. So talk to the team if you want to add that on as a package when you book. But essentially a cruise holiday is brilliant because, like we said before, it's your one base to then go and explore lots and lots of different places. And this is a very different cruise as well. So if you have cruised very often, this is like it's like a festivals cruise as well. So there are 3 or 4 ports where you will be literally there for the full day, porting until maybe 11 o'clock or even midnight, because you're there for a day of a particular festival. So it will be a very busy cruise as well, but fascinating. I mean, really, really fascinating. And while you're on board, I mean, you are never bored when you're on board a ship, honestly, because you have lots of different things like live game shows, they have trivia, they have competitions, they've got live entertainment popping up all over the ship as well. Of course, you've got your fabulous dining, all included, which is amazing. I mean, you have got dining included 24 hours a day, one way or another. Yes, there are specialty dining restaurants if you want that extra special treat. If you want something like an Italian or steakhouse, you know, pay a small cover charge, or as I say, purchase that Princess Plus package where you have other dining options included. And it's well worth it because it feels like a very, very special night out, especially when you team it up with these kind of Broadway type shows. It feels like every night of your cruise, you think, oh my gosh, so much has been included. So much of what I've done this evening has been included in the price. You know, you can be dancing until the wee small hours in the morning, which is a lovely thing to do actually some nights if you've got a sea day the following day. It's just wonderful. You just take a cruise at the pace you want to and you feel comfortable. So we're taking 20 nights out of Yokohama. We have a day at sea. Our first port is Marie. Now you're here from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and you're here for the final day of the Nobuta Festival with incredible floats, lively parades, cultural performances. It's one of the most iconic events in Japan and you're here for it. A day at sea and we're in Sako Minato. This is beautiful. You can visit the Adachi Museum of Art here, which has stunning Japanese gardens and a really impressive art collection as well. Those gardens should be in full bloom there as well. Across to Busan on the southeastern tip of South Korea. Taejongdae Park here has wonderful ocean views and you can take a train around the park or just wander and just enjoy the fabulous scenery there. A day at sea and we're in Kochi next from 7 a.m. until midnight, and we are here for the Yosakai Summer Festival, which is a lively carnival with dancers and music for you to enjoy. So that's going to be a very, very lively day and you'll enjoy that. I love this. It's brilliant. And the following day is a busy day as well in Tokushima. Again, you'll be there until midnight on the eastern side of Shikoku, and it's the Awa Odori Festival, which again is a lively dance festival with live music and parades as well. This is quite some party, this cruise, isn't it? A day at sea, we're in Yokohama, so back into the port city. You can nip into Tokyo or go into Kamakura, which is really, really beautiful. Has a big bronze Buddha there as well, and shrines and temples, which is lovely. Next port is magical. It's Shimizu. Shimizu is the gateway port for that wonderful Mount Fuji, and I really hope the day you're there, it's a nice clear day so you can see the mountain in its full glory, maybe go up to one of the stations or cruise in one of the lakes underneath it. Amazing. Now, big highlight on this itinerary is Kumano, which is next. Now, this is where the fireworks festival is. It's in the evening, so you'll be porting out late again, and you'll go to Shichiri Mihama Beach, which has something like a 2-hour firework festival going on in the evening. It's going to be a great party that day as well. Wonderful. Wakayama is next, and you can see the Nachi Falls here, one of the highest in Japan, or maybe go over to Tomagashima Island to enjoy historic ruins and the incredible views there too. We come in for a second day in Kochi. Of course, the first day we were there was for a festival, so you might want to see other things there, like the botanical gardens. There's the Nishijima Flower Garden here. There's Memorial Gardens, Hiromi Market. There's lots of choices there. A day at sea, and we are into Busan in South Korea. There's the famous Jagauchi Market here, and the Gamcheon Cultural Village is lovely. I mean, they have wonderful tours there that take you to see how the locals live. Beautiful. Nagasaki is next. The waterfront here is just beautiful, steeped in history and sights. You've got Clover Garden there as well, which has amazing views of the harbour right from the top of the hill as well. Kagoshima is next. Now here's your chance to go and see the Sakurajima volcano, see the smouldering mountain, famous for shochu, which is a local liquor, which is a bit like a Japanese vodka. It's a good job that your final day on the cruise is a day at sea, maybe to recover from that before we disembark in Yokohama, and we will then transfer you from the port to the airport to then fly back to Australia. Oh my word. Now that is a clever cruise, isn't it? If you think about it, Princess have timed up the ports to match in with these wonderful summer festivals, which are very, very lively, kind of carnival, live music, wonderful food, you know, just great time and atmosphere. And on those days, you will be in port until maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight maybe, which is fantastic, which means you're actually getting to see more. This is a wonderful trip for August and a great time of year to enjoy all of these wonderful summer festivals. And of course, the spectacular fireworks display in Kumanu on this incredible cruise. I don't think I've ever seen a 2-hour firework display. That's incredible. Now, this deal, we save up to $2,900 per cabin if you call us right now here at CruiseAway, and here is your price tag. So you know that this price tag should be thousands of dollars more. So grab this quickly while you can. That's your flights to and from Tokyo, a 3-night, 4-star hotel stay in Yokohama before your 20-night adventure on the Diamond Princess to join the party for the Nobuta Festival in Aomori, the fireworks in Kumano, and other summer festivals as well, as you take a grand Japan cruise with Princess. And this is more than just an ordinary cruise as well, because as I say, it teams up with those brilliant summer festivals. Longer stays in port, so you can really go and join the party. Grab the deal today and you're saving potentially up to around about $3,000 if you call us right now. And here's the details for you. If you want to tailor the offer even more, just talk to the team and ask any questions you like. It's toll free, remember, to call us on 1300 411 954. Honestly, that is one of the most incredible cruises I have seen in terms of lining up with key summer festivals. And when Japan does a festival, it really does it in style as well. Everyone has the greatest time, and to have that wonderful big fireworks festival as well in the evening on the beach, I mean, you can just imagine what a great time you will have. And remember, you can get to all of those festivals on tours with the cruise as well. So they'll get you there, they'll get you back as well. So you don't have to lift a finger. Oh, my word. And that's the world of cruising, full stop. It's as simple as that. Listen, we are here with shows for CruiseAway every single day. Now's the time to have a look on our website as well, cruiseaway.com.au, and come back again and see us soon as we cruise away. Bye-bye.